Welcome to Dovii Forum's Insight Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, today let's delve into a very pressing issue that affects millions across our nation. The crisis in our medical education and healthcare. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's begin by examining some startling statistics that will reveal the severity of this problem at hand. Now, since there are so many students who aspire to become a doctor, let's analyze the number of medical seats available for these students who pass the entrance exam. Across India, there are 386 government-run medical colleges providing 55,880 seats and 320 private medical colleges offering 53,256 seats. In total, there are 109,136 mbbs seats available nationwide. The disparity is glaring. Over 1.3 million students qualified, yet there are just over 1 lakh seats. The competition is relentless and the stakes are incredibly high. To illustrate this further, let's shift our focus to Uttar Pradesh, India's most populous state. In 2024, 3,39,125 students registered for the All India NEET exam from this state alone, with 3,32,470 actually appearing for the exam. Out of the students that appeared for the exam, 1,65,047 students qualified. However, the number of available seats in Uttar Pradesh is alarmingly low. There are only 32 private medical colleges which offer 5,600 seats and 33 government medical colleges which offer 4,553 seats. This totals to just about 10,153 seats for over 1,65,000 qualified students. Which begs me to ask, is there any attempt being made to match demand to supply? It's something to ponder upon. This reveals the core issue. The severe shortage of medical seats leads to heavy competition and inevitably opens the door for corruption and exploitation. And it's happening in India today. With over 24 lakh students competing for 1 lakh seats, financial transactions and unethical practices become rampant. The environment fosters scandals within medical education. The problem extends beyond just shortage of seats. As pointed out by Dr. Dovii, founder of Narayana Health, establishing a medical college in India is a costly endeavor. It cost around 400 crores to build one medical college in India. With these expenses in hand to build one medical college, in contrast, in the Caribbean, they host 35 medical colleges that operate in spaces as small as 50,000 square feet in shopping malls, yet They produce excellent, highly qualified doctors for the United States. The question arises, why are we investing 400 crores to create one medical college when other more cost-effective models exist worldwide? Medical education in India has become increasingly elitist, making it difficult for students from poorer or middle class backgrounds to even consider becoming doctors. Now, whatever this shift is, it has very serious implications for our healthcare system. The most dedicated doctors, the ones that truly have the passion for medicine, it's often seen they come from humble backgrounds. They are the ones that are willing to work tirelessly to serve their communities. Unfortunately, the current system benefits the wealthy, who often choose specialties like radiology or dermatology, which offers a 9-to-5 style job with very minimal emergency work. This focus on self-service rather than community service is detrimental to our healthcare system. Let's explore the statistics that highlight the emergency of this issue. Why is it that every 12 minutes a pregnant woman has to die in India? Why is it that 1.2 million infants don't reach the age to celebrate their first birthday? Why is it that 3 lakh infants die the day they are born? These numbers are unacceptable. This points to a serious problem and failure in our medical healthcare system. The root problem is not the lack of funds, but a deficiency in effective medical education. Statistically, if a pregnant woman receives proper antenatal care during a pregnancy, on an average, 14 to 15% of the women would require a cesarean section, which translates to around 5.6 million women that would require cesarean section in India annually. However, we only have around 50,000 gynecologists, of which half of them avoid obstetrics due to its demand for night shift. And to meet the requirements, we also require around 2 lakh anesthesists. We are far from achieving those targets, those numbers. These shortages can be felt in even other specialities. For example, we require around 2 lakh pediatricians to take care of the newborn children. We have around only 50,000 pediatricians in India. Radiology, we require around 1,50,000 radiologists. We have around 10,500. These numbers, these figures are scary. It's alarming, and the consequences can be very severe. Now, I would like to bring to the notice of the viewers who are watching this video that this video is not at all politically motivated, and it has been made by me keeping the best interest of the Indian population in mind. Now, a few months back, there was a minister in Parliament who stood up and spoke about the population to doctor ratio and stated that the WHO standards is 1 doctor per 1,000 population. That should be standard, and that India is doing very well, and our doctor to population ratio is around 1 doctor for every 834 people. Now, another YouTuber claimed that India's doctor to population ratio is around one doctor for every 900 people. Now, whatever the figures are, what we need to know with the data that I have provided you today, it's clear that things don't match. There is definitely a glitch somewhere. And the standards that are set by the WHO is just a medium to say that this is the bare minimum that you require. Our requirements is clearly not being met. So we need to set our own standards, not say that the WHO standard is this, hence we are doing very well, our healthcare system is good. Because it's clearly not. It's in a mess right now with the kind of figures that I have produced to you all today. So what is the solution? It is not about pouring more and more money into the system, but it's to reform how we train or educate our doctors. We need to liberate medical, nursing and paramedical education from this outdated and elitist structures. We need to rethink on how we build our medical colleges, train our doctors and allocate healthcare resources. India does not need to increase its healthcare budget to improve the outcomes. It seems to me we need a more comprehensive overhaul of our medical education system to make it more accessible, efficient and aligned with the needs of our population. We must ensure that every student who has a passion for medicine and a capability to become a doctor has the opportunity to do so regardless of the economic background they come from. I have always advocated to my students that you do not need to know all the answers to every question. It's okay, you are human. But today it is high time we ask those critical questions. As you are the people, you are the electorate, and there has to be accountability. As I said in my previous videos, I use a common phrase: let the voice of the people reach the ears of the government. So let us ask some critical questions today. Question number 1. Why are we spending so much on medical education infrastructure when the rest of the world is moving towards other cost-effective solutions? Question number 2. Why aren't we making medical education more accessible to the underprivileged? Question number 3. Why aren't we training enough doctors to meet our population's needs? The answer to these questions will shape the future of healthcare in India. It's time for a change. It's time to dismantle the barriers that prevent talented and passionate individuals from becoming doctors. It's time to create a healthcare system that works for everyone, not just a privileged few. In conclusion, according to me, the issue with healthcare in India, it is not the lack of resources, but the lack of vision. We need to rethink our approach to medical education and healthcare delivery. Moving away completely from this elitist model that we are following right now to a more inclusive and efficient system will better serve all Indians. Let's build a future where every child, regardless of their background, can aspire to become a doctor. Let's create a healthcare system that delivers quality care to every Indian, regardless of their location or income levels. It is time we ask the right questions and start demanding the right answers. It's time for a revolution in medical education. It's time for a revolution in healthcare. Let's make it happen, folks. If you feel I have added value to this video, like this video subscribe to Dovii Forum, and don't forget to turn on your notifications for more upcoming insightful discussions. Share this video around with as many people as possible and ask them to do the same, in the hope that this video reaches the right ones who could facilitate that change and bring a positive impact on the healthcare system of India. Until next time, take care and God bless.